Welcome in H-Town. This is the Solid Grip coming to you live at 5. And we got some wonderful things that we want to lay out for y'all right after this here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the Solid Grip coming to you live at 5. Thank you, everyone that's watching right now. We want you to like, subscribe, and comment and share this link with your people, with your partners, with your family. Look here. Understand this. First off, I'm your host, J.R. Wilson, alongside me, Ping Wilson. This show is the flavor for your wings, the barbecue sauce for your ribs, the sugar for your Kool-Aid, not your tank. Don't get it twisted or misconstrued. You understand me? We got some wonderful things that we want to lay out for y'all today, and we gonna talk about it. But Pop, first of all, man, how you doing over there?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
That's good. I see you out and about, man, rolling. Where you headed?
Out and about, man. All hands on deck, baby. Had a big win Friday night, man. Been out doing a little scouting and stuff, trying to get ready for the next game and stuff. And so, hey, man, headed back to the Ponderosa and stuff. But got some good info from my guys and stuff, man. And excited and ready to go, baby.
Good, man. Congratulations to Goose Creek Memorial High School for the win that they picked up yesterday. That's awesome. So y'all what? Y'all 2-3? No. Y'all 2-1 now, right?
2-1, man. 2-1. And yesterday was our first district game. We beat G Ball out of Galveston 34-7.
30. Put a whipping on them. How my boy Petrie do? We might have lost him. Pop, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, Rich.
Okay. How did my boy Petrie do in the game yesterday?
Petrie played well, man. He was. We didn't throw it a lot because we're a downhill football team. Just for 90 yards.
Pop, you breaking up, man. Let me remove you, man, and then try to click the link back in, man, because you breaking up real bad, man. So let me get him out of here real quick. Hey, I want to thank y'all that are watching right now, man. Share this link with your people, with your partners, with your family. Yeah, man. Look, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to my old man. He's doing this thing with his show On the Other Hand Sports. Y'all check that out on YouTube. And subscribe to his channel. Also, y'all check me out, Grip It and Rip It Sports. Both of us have our own solo shows, and we're doing our thing on there. So y'all go there and check that out. I got a wonderful video that I put up about Bill O'Brien being fired. And if you're a Houston Texans fan, if you're a fan of in the Houston metropolitan area, it would behoove you to go check that video out, because I'm telling you right now, it's entertainment. It'll entertain the inner brain. You understand? So as we wait for my old man to get back, one of the things that we want to talk about on today's show is the MLB playoff outlook right now. And I wish my old man was on the show right now, because, I had to call him. My old man is a New York Yankees fan to the core, and they got eliminated by the Tampa Bay Rays yesterday, man. And I called him, man, just to see if he was all right. And he was like, man, I'm all right, man. I knew we wasn't going to get too far because, the Yankees didn't have the pitching that they needed. And I thought Garrett Cole pitched a good game yesterday. You know what I mean? I just think Aroldis Chapman gave it up pretty much the same way he gave it up to Jose Altuve last year for our team to go to the World Series. So, I mean, he gave up that homer, and actually it wasn't in the 8th inning, I think it was. I can't remember. But yeah, as we wait on my old man, thank you for watching, man. Y'all are on here. Share this link with your people, with your partners. Okay, looks like we got him back here. Let's pull him up. Yeah, so we just waiting on him to come in here. See if we can get him on in here. But yeah. Hey, Pop, can you hear me? I don't know where you at, man, but you got a bad connection. Yeah, I'm here. I'm live at 5. I think you got a bad connection wherever you are.
Yeah, maybe that.
Yeah.
Maybe where I am and stuff, but I'm headed back in now, so it should get better as I travel.
Okay, so hey, Pop, man. First of all, man, I just want to tip my hat to the New York Yankees, man. They end it every year, day in, day out, man. They blood, sweat, and tears, man, and they are always, if not all the way in the show, man, they making noise. And they did that, man. They was eliminated by a really, really good team that just happened to be in your division as well, whose pitching is second to none. That's starting rotation and bullpen. And even though I thought Garrett Cole pitched really well yesterday, Haroldis Chapman did, like you said, man, and he gave it up um, in the last innings, man, and Tampa Bay end up going up and end up eliminating y'all from the ALDS, man. So you got anything to say about the Yankees? Uh-oh. I think you froze up on us.
Yeah, but it can't get up.
Say hello, Caleb.
Hello.
Yeah, this is my little one, y'all. So look, I don't know what's going on with my old man, but man, let's get straight off into this because we live at 5 right now. So right now you have the Yankees that got eliminated from the ALDS by the Tampa Bay Rays. You have the Astros that eliminated the Oakland A's from the ALDS, and then there were two. So now it's Tampa Bay and the Astros uh, in the American League, and then in the National League, the Los Angeles Dodgers actually eliminated the San Diego Padres, in which I thought San Diego was going to really make some noise. They really remind me of the Astros of 2017, and they coming up, man, especially with a guy like Tatis, really good. But they've been eliminated from the NLDS, and also the Braves eliminated the Miami Marlins from the NLDS. And first of all, I want to tip my hat to Derek Jeter, man. He went in with the Marlins, man. He tanked, and he ended up building a nice little team, man. A lot of young guys over there, man, really, really getting the ball off the bat, man. And so, but they've been eliminated by the Braves. They were swept by the Braves. And then there were four. Okay. So now Los Angeles and the Dodgers and the Braves, you know what I'm saying? They'll have a matchup in the NLCS, and the Stros will play Tampa Bay. Now, these are going to be some very, very interesting matchups because when we play Tampa Bay, again, I alluded to their pitching. Their pitching is off the charts. I mean, it's second to none, but our bats have awoken. Let me see if I can add my old man here. Hey, Pop, you there? Can you hear me? Yeah, we having some real issues today. Yeah, okay. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, anyways, man, let me get into this, man. So yeah, the Astros play Tampa Bay, and I think we're gonna have a really hard time with them. I didn't expect the Astros to get where they are right now, but the bats have woken up. They've come alive. Somebody got off into the dugout and shook that bat rack up, and now those bats have come fully alive. The only person that's not hitting is Yulieski Gurriel. And once that boy start hitting, them balls are gonna be flying everywhere, all over the field. And I think that if these bats continue the way that they have been, even though Tampa Bay has really good pitching, man, it's going to be hard to deal with them bats because you got to deal with the lineup top to bottom. And it ain't enough pitchers, man. That you see what we did to teams in the playoffs over the last 4 years. I mean, I don't care how good your pitching is. If those bats are on, bat to ball, because at the end of the day, it's see ball, hit ball, right? And the Dodgers are in it again, man, and I'm not surprised, man. They're a very talented team. I think that the Dodgers, the Astros, and the Yankees probably have the best lineups, top to bottom. And look, man, I tip my hat to the Dodgers, man. They got robbed. I'll be honest, I'm a Houston fan. The Astros did cheat. The Boston Red Sox cheated the year after, and they got robbed twice. Now, last year, they just got knocked out because a team like Washington, they were determined. Determination dwelt in their eyes. So they ended up, they ended up getting knocked out, but they right back in it this year, man. But the Braves ain't no pushover, man. So, the Dodgers really gonna have to deal with them, man. But the Dodgers, they got good pitching, man. They always got good pitching. They got about 30 guys that can throw over 100. Got good breaking balls, man. Good changeups, and so it's gonna be a wonderful series to watch. Betwixt all four teams, and I can't wait to see it, man. But Pop, I'm gonna go on with the show, man. If I could ever get you back on here, let's see if I can get him back in. Hey, Pop, can you hear me over there? Pop, can you hear me? Okay, I don't know what's going on. But man, we're gonna keep rolling, man. Maybe he'll get to somewhere where he'll have a good connection. The person that's still on here watching, I appreciate you. I don't know who you are, man, but thank you. Share this link with your partners, man, with your people, man. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. So look, man, let's jump off into the NBA Finals. Look, man, first of all, let me tip my hat to both teams, man. The Lakers and the Heat. Let me talk about the Heat first, man. Miami Heat, they are some truckers, man. Them guys, they just some hogs. They are some hogs, man, and they're relentless. They are absolutely relentless, man, and they will not be taken down. You know what I mean? George Foreman said, take the first punch and the last punch. You know, they are aggressors. That's what it's all about, being aggressive. You know what I mean? Not trying to do like Floyd Mayweather and duck and dodge you the whole, bout and stick you here and there to win the points. And look, he wins like that. He's the best at doing it. But I like George Foreman's words. He says, take the first punch and the last punch. And that is what Miami seems to be trying to do. But here's the problem, man. You're dealing with the king. I said when the Lakers played the Rockets that the Lakers really didn't have the physical acumen to take the Rockets down. But what happened was, I said this as well. If LeBron James shows up as King James, we in big trouble. And that's exactly and precisely what happened. And so, man, we got somebody on here, man. David Ortiz says, I want to hear what you think about the last possession of the finals game. You think LeBron should have taken a shot or make the right play? Man, first of all, what's up with you, David, man? Bro, that's a tough decision, bro. I think when you are an individual who is with an organization that's known for winning championships, and you're a guy that's known for getting to the finals and winning championships, I think you got to take the shot, man. You got to take the shot. You got to end it. You got to put the other team out their misery, so you can go home to the bubble and be with your families, man, with a trophy in the ring, in a big bottle of champagne. You know what I mean? That's what I feel about it, bro. Because you got to take the last shot. If it was Kobe, he would have took it. If it was Jordan, he would have took it. Look like we got my old man back. Let's see what we got going. Hey, Pop, what's going on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Pop? Hello? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you can hear me, though.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, man, I just somebody put in the comments, man, they asked, because I was on the NBA Finals, they asked what did I think about the last possession of the finals game? Should LeBron have taken that shot or made the right play? And I told him that as a superstar, man, as a guy with an organization that is known for winning championships and the type of okay, he went out again. All right, so we're gonna keep it rolling, man. We're gonna keep moving. The train don't stop, man, because somebody jumped off. He didn't do it on purpose, though. But yeah, man. David, man, that was a great question, bro. I again, you got to take the shot, bro. You got to take it. The ball is in your hands. Everybody's expecting. Nobody thinks about the Lakers and Kuzma. Nobody thinks about the Lakers and Rondo. Nobody thinks about the Lakers and any other player that's on their team other than LeBron. It's LeBron and the Lakers, period. And so if LeBron is not the one that's taking that shot, it's going to be problematic, point blank, period. LeBron has to take that last shot, and that's just the way that it goes. But, man, look, Miami is relentless, man. They playing good ball right now, and they do not intend on being eliminated easily. But I think since LeBron did not put them out their misery last night, look, Heat got to win 2 more games to win this thing. And that's going to be an extremely tall task against King James, man. It's going to be extreme. Because, look, I'm telling you, he going to get in all their ear, every last one of them, and say, look, man, we need 1 win. We need 1 win. That's all we need. 1 win. We need to put it all on the line. Do you see how Jimmy, by the way, a native of the Houston metropolitan area, Tomball, do you see how Jimmy Butler put it all on the line so much? He played 47 minutes out of 48 minutes. last night. Okay. And he was limping after the game, man. He was so tired, man. When he did his press conference, got up limping, hunched over, the side because he put it all on the line. And that's what the Lakers are gonna have to do. Otherwise, man, Miami is like, look, man, we ain't gonna take it lying down. Pop, can you hear me all right over there? Man, it should be a little better. It sounds like you stopped and you might be more stable. Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on today, y'all. I apologize. Look like we got another comment over here, man. What David Ortiz say? What you say, bro? Same. I think everything was set up for LeBron. With the Mamba jerseys on too. I think that's the only thing that washes LeBron's legacy. It looks like he's shying away from the moment. If it was Kobe or any other star, they would have taken him. Bro, I don't know if he's shying away from the moment. LeBron has been in plenty of those moments. LeBron has made plenty of those shots, man. I don't know. I don't really know what's going through his mind. You got to think, man, him and Kobe was cool, man. You got the Mamba jerseys on. You are in a game that possibly could eliminate Miami and put you in the seat of kingship of the NBA. It was a lot of pressure in that game, man. It was a lot of emotional pressure in that game. So, yeah, it was a little outside of the normality for LeBron James. I would have thought he would have took the shot, but that's not what happened. But I guarantee you this, though, David. I guarantee you this, bro. This next game, he gonna put it all on the line. He gonna put every last inch of blood, sweat, and tears into this last game to make sure that they get the win. Pop, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you, Rich, and I concur with everything you said. I know what people's thinking about LeBron should have taken that last shot and stuff, but you got to remember, too, that LeBron is a different kind of basketball player than Kobe Bryant, okay? LeBron is more of a passer first, okay? And with him being double teamed, and I didn't even see the play, but, you kick it out to a wide open shooter and stuff, hey, if he had to do it again, he'll do that same thing again. That's just the way he plays. But right. I agree with you. He going to lay it all on the line. He going to lay everything within his physical body and stuff. He going to try to, these next two games, he going to try to get that Lakers championship and stuff because he's driven by that, okay? Right. But the type of ball player he is, he's always going to be unselfish, okay? Now, let me tell you something. If he's got to go get 50 tomorrow night or 50 Tuesday night or 60, he will do it. He will do it. But he's trying because he got another great player on his team to, hey, man, listen, I'm going to get you the ball. Hey, man, listen, I depend on you and stuff. But trust me. I saw him take a Cleveland team to a championship when it was basically him by himself, okay? He got a little help, but not a lot of help. But that's not his game. That's not the type of player he is and stuff, and he's never been that way. But if he has to, at 35 years old, he'll get it done.
Yeah, man. I completely agree with you, man. And I'm telling you, man, he going balls to the wall this next game. And he gonna put Miami away, and he gonna give Miami the respect that they'll do, man. If you don't respect Miami as a basketball team right now, you just ought to turn the TV off or maybe turn on the Cartoon Network or something like that, man. Because them guys deserve the utmost respect, man, the way that they're playing. Ain't none of these games been easy for the Lakers. Not a one. Even the first game where the Lakers end up blowing them out, man, that wasn't no easy game for them to win, man. They just came back and really played hard in the stretch, man, and kind of, blew away the score. But now, man, these cats, and you talking about Jimmy Butler, man, who's one of the greatest defenders in the league, man. He's scoring, man. I mean, he's shooting the shots don't nobody want to shoot, them little 2-pointers, and they high percentage shots, and he making them. He getting the boards. You know what I'm saying? And he's got I think he averaging 9 assists through this through the finals, man. So I mean, yeah, look, LeBron is gonna put him away, man. I mean, that's point blank, period, man. LeBron is gonna put him away. And Pop, I wanna circle back around, man, to the MLB because I talked about the 4 teams that we're down to right now, and I also told the people that are watching that I felt for you, man, when your team was eliminated, man. But I said your reasoning, But I felt bad for my old man. I had to call him and say, hey, man, you all right? You know what I mean? Because look, man, I said this in our show last week, man, that the Major League Baseball, everything is all about money. When you got money involved, you got a lot more things involved than just playing the game. And I really felt like the league wanted to do all that it could do to get the Yankees and the Astros to play in the ALCS, and they really tried to, but Tampa Bay, man, just came through. You know what I mean? They came through, man, in the clutch, and they got it done, man. So I tip my hat to the Yankees, Pop. I was asking you before you got off, man. What if you had something to say to your boys? What would you say to them?
Well, hey, man, keep your chin up. I mean, you got beat by a really good baseball team, a good organization that's got a good scouting department and don't have the money that we have. But they do a great job, man, of going out and getting players and stuff, man, plucking them off the trees and stuff. And so I tip my hat to them, man. I don't even feel bad, man. I don't feel bad because we got beat by a better team. We got beat by a better team and stuff. And I always talked about, if we play like savages the whole time, we fine. We didn't play like savages. Not in the last 3 games we didn't, okay? When we didn't get but 3 hits and 1 run, that's not savages. That's not putting up 8, 9, 10 runs that we're capable of doing. But I will always say this. I learned this a long time ago when I first started playing baseball and first started watching it. Good pitching will shut down good hitting anytime, okay? And so you're talking about an organization that may have the best starters in professional baseball. And I am really looking forward to them and the Astros and stuff because the Astros got savages like we do. And I'm looking forward to see if Tampa Bay can set them savages down. I mean, Carrera been hot. Springer been hot. Even Altuve is getting hot again. So if Tampa Bay can shut them down, hey, look out, man. Look at I don't care whoever come out on that other side, whether it's Atlanta and the Dodgers, and I'm picking the Dodgers. They're gonna be in for some trouble because they can throw 4 number 1 pitchers at you, and I don't know anybody in the league that can do that but Tampa Bay.
Right. And here, speaking of Tampa Bay, I alluded to this earlier that the Astros, even though somebody got out into the dugout and shook the bat rack up, and now the bats are alive, you coming up against some really good pitching, man. And you saw the Yankees had to deal with that, and so. Man, I kind of wanted to play the Yankees. No offense. I thought we had a better chance against the Yankees because the Yankees don't have that good of pitching that Tampa Bay has. But we're going to have a hard time with Tampa Bay. In a 7-game series, it's going to be extremely difficult, Pop.
But I picked the Astros. I picked the Astros to win in 7 and then go back to the World Series against the Dodgers. I really think they'll get it done. I mean, I still think that, like you said, I think it'll be 7 games and stuff, but I think they'll pull it out, man. They playing with a lot of confidence. They playing with house money. Remember, they coming to these playoffs and stuff with a losing record and stuff. And I am so happy for Dusty Baker because he's been taking so much heat, man, all year long and stuff. And this is a different kind of season, guys. I mean, when you're playing games with no fans, when you're playing games not in your own ballpark, listen, man, that's not easy to do, man. Okay, it's really not. Right. You're not sleeping in your own bed and stuff. Hey, man, it's nothing like getting a good night's sleep in your own bed, eating your wife's cooking and stuff. And so when you don't do that, and I know every major league team has had to deal with it, but for them to be where they are, they've had to persevere through some tough times. And, hey, I think you'll see them back in the World Series.
Man, we'll certainly see, man. And speaking of that, man, look, the Dodgers are back in it, man. They're a really good team. I mean, just top to bottom, they're hitting. Really good team, man. Really good pitching, man. I mean, they got 7 or 8 guys that throw over 100, man. Got mean, wicked breaking balls. And look, I'm telling you right now, the Braves ain't no slouch, man.
No.
I mean, you got Tatis that was in San Diego, right? He's the big name this year. But last year, remember, it was old buddy in Atlanta. I can't even think of his name right now, man. But he hit a litany of home runs last year as a rookie, man. And you got Freddie Freeman, and you got just many talented individuals on that team, man. And you see they swept right through their series in the NLDS, man. And they come to make some noise against the Dodgers, but ultimately, I think the Dodgers will pull it out, and it's gonna be wonderful to watch and see what happens. Yeah. So, but man, Pop, let's get down to man. Let's do what we do, man. Week 5 predictions in the NFL. We love baseball. We love basketball. We love all sports. But man, we have an infatuation with football. Okay. We are in a state where football is a religion. They might have churches somewhere, you know what I'm saying, to praise the name of the football gods. Now, we don't get that crazy or go that far. Okay. But nevertheless, we do love football. And so, man, let's get into this, Pop. Let's get into some rapid fire. Who's gonna win what week 5. It is here, and we got one wonderful thing to talk about. We got a Tuesday night game coming at us. Okay, can't wait for that. Speaking of that Tuesday night game, let's start with that first, Pop, because I believe the Bills and the Titans are playing in that Tuesday night game, man. And here's the thing, Pop, let me say this before we do these picks about these Titans. They should have to forfeit the game. I heard Landry Locker on Sports Radio 610 suggest this. They're being irresponsible. They're putting people's lives at risk, and they putting the NFL as a whole in jeopardy because you can't keep moving these games around. This ain't like MLB where you got a whole bunch of games and days in between times, and even the NBA. Okay, we know it works. The bubbles work, right? And they're not in a bubble. So they have to be extremely careful, man. And they're going to get fined big time, Pop. I mean, big time. They're talking about right now that Mike Vrabel, their head coach, is going to get suspended for the year, and even the GM might get suspended, Pop.
I hadn't heard that, Rich, but I totally agree with you. I mean, look at the NBA. They didn't play around, man. You know, if you messed up in that bubble, they sent your butt home, like with Daniel House and stuff. And so, and by virtue of that, they're getting ready. They're in the finals. They're in the last 2 games of the finals and stuff. And so something should happen. But it is interesting, man, when we go back to the middle of the pandemic when we didn't have any sports. And now we got sports pandemic, man, okay? You got NBA, you got Major League Baseball, you got the NFL Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, man. It's just crazy, dog.
Yep. Crazy. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, let's get off into this, man. Rapid fire. Pop, tell me who's gonna win the game and give me a score prediction, and let's do this, man. Let's start off again with the Titans and the Bills. Now, Pop, remember, man, the Bills are doing their thing. They 4-0 right now. Josh Allen looks great, man. Who you taking in this game?
Bills by 3.
Who? Bills by 3. Okay, all right. I can dig that, man. Again, man, Josh Allen has really stepped his game up. He's really developed as a quarterback over time, especially coming out of, I think he came out of the Mountain West. I know he came out of Wyoming, and he looks really good. Their defense is probably the number 2 in the league, right behind Pittsburgh. No, I'm sorry, right behind Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Yeah. So, I'm taking the Bills in this one. I'm taking the Bills by a touchdown, man. I think they're gonna put I think they'll get up by a touchdown on them, man. So, all right, man, let's go to this next one, man. New Orleans versus the Chargers. Who you taking?
We'll take who that on this one and stuff by a touchdown.
Yeah, man, I got to go with the Saints too, man. I don't really know a whole lot about what Justin Herbert is going to do in the league yet. He looks pretty good as a passer, but you're going up against a vet. Saints get it done here, man. Score will be, let's go 28-14 Saints way. All right, let's hit the next one here, man. Patriots versus the Denver Broncos. Who you taking?
Well, it depends on whether Cam plays. If Cam does, I pick New England to win, but if Cam's there, they'll win by 14. If he's not there, they'll win by a field goal.
Okay. I would agree. I think I don't know if Brian Hoyer is going to be taking snaps or Jared Stidham. I'm not sure who will be, but I like the way Jared Stidham plays, and I think if he plays, the Patriots will definitely win this game. I take the Patriots 23-20 over the Denver Broncos. All right, let's get into this next one, man. Ken Folk, Russell Wilson in the Seahawks versus the Minnesota Vikings. Pop, who you taking?
We're gonna stick with that Wilson clan, man. Right now he's the MVP, and so we're gonna stay with him.
Absolutely, man. I just this year I can't go against Ken Folk, man. He's really doing his thing. And for y'all that watch this, like, why y'all calling him Ken Folk? You kin to him now, but his last name is Wilson, and so is ours. And as far as we can discern, if your last name is Wilson and you're great, you got to be related to these 2 gentlemen right here that you're watching. So, yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks in this game. I think they win by 2 touchdowns. The Vikings are a mess. They shouldn't even have beat us, man, last week. Yeah, I think the Seahawks gonna be all over this one, man. All right, man. Let's get into this old, wicked, crazy, stumbling NFC East, man. You got the Giants versus the Cowboys. Who you taking?
I'm gonna pick with my head instead of my. No, I'm gonna pick with my heart than my head. Cowboys
Lord.
go down by 3.
Oh, no way, man. Look, I like Daniel Jones, the quarterback, but he doesn't have enough weapons around him. The offensive line is a tragedy. And look, man, Zeke didn't have a really good game last week, but Dak Prescott, and I know he's getting a lot of his yards in trash time, but he still looks really good, man. I do not think the Giants have enough to sustain a win over the Cowboys. I'm taking the Cowboys in this one by a touchdown. All right, man, let's move along to the number 1 defense in the league. I can't even believe it right now. But the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland, I almost called them the Indians, but the Cleveland Browns. Pop, who you taking in this game?
Baker Mayfield gets shut down by the number 1 defense in the league. Indy by 7.
Indy by 7. Wow, man. You know what, Pop? I have to vehemently disagree with you. I love what the Browns are doing right now. I don't think last week was an aberration. I think they're really coming on as a team. Their defense is really picked up, and the offense is looking real savvy right now. I'm taking Cleveland, man, by a field goal. All right, man, let's move right along, man. Miami Dolphins versus the San Francisco 49ers. Who you taking in this game, Pop?
Oh, man, I tell you what, with all the injuries that the 49ers got, I tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm going to take them and stuff, but only by a field goal, man. Yeah, they are beat up, dog. They are beat up. So, yeah, I'll take them by 3.
Yeah, I like what Kyle Shanahan does, man. Even when he puts the backup Nick Mullins in there, man, he gets the job done. But you know what I like better, man? I like, man, Fitzmagic, man. He's a viable quarterback, man. I loved him when he was here. He's a great guy. I love the beard, love his game. He puts it all on the line. Miami is a team that's better than what people really think they are. I'm taking Miami in this game 28-24. All right, man, let's move along, man. The Ravens versus the Bengals. Pop, who you taking?
Joe Burrows, I tell you what, them Bayou Bengals wish they had you up in St. Louis today, Missouri, as the Tigers went down. So, hey, you'll go down tomorrow. The Ravens defense is going to be too much for you. And even though Lamar Jackson is a little banged up and stuff, they'll get it done.
Yeah, man, Pop, I have to agree with you, man. I like what Joe Burrows is doing. He's had 3 straight games where he's thrown over 300+ yards. He looks good, man, in a team that's, just wasteful. You know what I mean? They become like the Browns, man, where people just go to Cincinnati to die. But I really think they don't have enough to overcome the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens in this game by 2 touchdowns, man. The Ravens will put a good beating on them. All right, man, let's move right along. The Washington football team versus the Los Angeles Rams. Pop, who you taking in this game?
First, let me say this, man. When those 2 logos come up, it's almost like, hey, man, is those XFL teams or something? But both teams got different logos this year and stuff. Washington's a mess, man. Come on. They changing quarterbacks this week and stuff. I think they're going with Kyle Allen and stuff. Rams by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, man. I we talked about these Rams, man. Even though they didn't play a great game last week, I believe in that offense, man. And they're gonna come alive on Washington. Washington doesn't have enough on defense or offense. They sat Dwayne Haskins down. They letting Kyle Allen start. Who knows what he's gonna be when he come in here? I'm definitely taking LA by 2 touchdowns as well, Pop. All right, man. Let's move along, man. All right. The Jets versus the Arizona Cardinals. Who you taking in this game, Pop?
The Jets don't get their first win. I'm sorry, Jets. Y'all a bunch of mess too and stuff. Kyler Murray will bounce back after 2 subpar games and get the Arizona Cardinals back in the win column.
Yeah, definitely, man. Look, Kyler Murray didn't have such a good game last week, but he will redeem himself against the Jets because they are trash, allied waste, BFI, not worthy to be a recycling bin, trash. And so the Cardinals will win by 2 touchdowns in this game. No, 2 touchdowns and a field goal, so by 17. All right, Pop, let's move right along. let's go to Kansas City versus the Raiders, man. Who you taking in this game?
The Los Angeles. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. The Las Vegas Raiders. They ain't got enough, man, for Kansas City. I'm gonna get KC by 17.
KC by 17. Oh, wait. Now, look, Pop, this is what I got to say, man. I got to say that what is happening here? I have to say that I don't think that this is going to be an easy game at all for Kansas City. It's a division game. Nevertheless, Kansas City still is going to win this game. They'll win it by a field goal. I'm taking Kansas City in this one too, man. Let's move right along. All right, man. Atlanta Falcons. I don't know what's going on with them right now, man. Dan Quinn he's about to lose his job. Bill O'Brien mess around, be the coach for the Atlanta Falcons before it's all said and done with. But the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers, Pop, who you taking in this one?
Oof, this is a hard one, man. But I'm gonna take the Falcons. I mean, they're too good a football team to keep losing, man. I mean, you got a Hall of Fame quarterback. I mean, you got two great wideouts. Your defense is decent and stuff, and I'm not sold on Rule up in Carolina, so I'm gonna pick the Falcons in this game.
You gonna pick the Falcons? Yeah, I gotta go with the Falcons too, man. Their offense has been really good, even though they haven't been winning games, man. And I mean, not just in trash time, man. And man, they're so talented, man. You got a guy like Calvin Ridley, man, and Julio Jones, man, who I mean, really just putting on for that offense, man. But I don't. The Panthers defense is trash. Hey, brother Kevin, I know you're trying to call me, but I'm not sure how to get you on here. I don't know if you just like want to talk through the mic or something. I don't know how to get you on here, brother. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. All right. Hey, brother, you there?
Hey, yeah, I was trying to hit video, brother. I want to show you the beginning. I'm finna put a little attention to your to your thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, we live right now on here, and I don't know how to get you on, but if you want to say something right now, I got you up to the microphone.
No, I was saying I'm finna put something on my pit.
Okay. You finna put something on the pit. Okay, well let me finish up, man, and I'll
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna do a little short thing on my camera, and I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, all right, that'll work.
Okay, my fault, man.
No, you good, brother. No, my bad, y'all. I thought he was calling in to say something on the show. The text messages were a little ambiguous, man. I thought he was trying to like get in on the show to say something about something that we said. And look, man, if y'all are watching this live, man, you're welcome to get in here. I think we're gonna start going live from Skype anyway, man. So if somebody wants to call in, they can. We gonna work on that. I'll let y'all know that in the future, man. But let's get back into these picks, Pop. The last two games, man. So let's go. Jacksonville versus the Houston Texans. Pop, who you taking in this game?
No doubt, man, the Texans, man. They're going to be fired up for Romeo, man.
Yeah.
They said that they cleared the air. They said that all's well now on Cullen Boulevard. Kirby Boulevard. And so I look for the Texans to win big. Look for the Texans to win by 3 touchdowns.
Oh, wait, that would be lovely for the city, man. You know what, Pop? I think Bill O'Brien being fired really galvanized this team, the coaching staff. Of course, the city of Houston, we are rejoicing right now. And I really think that the Texans are going to come back. They're going to show up. Think about this, Pop. Tim Kelly is my age. Okay. He's 34 years old and he's got a playbook in his hands. That is, it is Bill O'Brien's playbook, but he don't have Bill O'Brien say, no, you need to do this. No, you need to do that. You know what? You ain't doing well enough. Give me the play card. I'm going to call the plays. He ain't got none of that. He don't have Bill O'Brien saying, no, we're not going to try no new plays. We're going to run the plays that we're running. You know what I'm saying? What he got is he got a receiver room that's saying, hey, man, look, let's try some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we'll see some of that tomorrow. If we don't, everyone in the city is going to be highly pissed. But I'm taking the Texans to win in this one big as well, Pop. All right, man. Game of the week, man. Philly and Pittsburgh, man. All right. The Battle of Pennsylvania. Huh?
The Battle of Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir. Who you taking?
Gonna be a close game, man. But I'm gonna pick the Steelers to win at the buzzer on a last-second field goal.
Yeah, you know, this it's not gonna be a close game at all, man. I really like Carson Wentz, but he still doesn't have a lot of you know, offensive power around him, man. You know what I mean? Offensive line is decent, but he ain't really got no weapons, man. And the defense is they're meh. And I think the Steelers gonna shut them down, shut their offense down, and I think the Steelers gonna blow them out, quite frankly, man. So I'm taking Pittsburgh in this game, man. Look, man, everybody that watch, man, thank y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all, you know, share this link with your people, with your partners, with your families. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in. Pop, man, before we get up out of here, man, is there anything, man, you want to tell the people?
No, man. Again, let's harken back to what we started. This stuff. This virus is still out here.
Yep.
And you know, people. You know, I noticed last night at our game and stuff. You know, people huddled up, people not wearing masks, and hey, man, I think I wear my mask to the bathroom, man. I really do, man. I mean, it's just become a part of my gear. When I put my underwear on, when I put my pants on, I put my mask on. And so, guys, I'm just asking you, okay, am I my brother's keeper? You know, if you love your brother, if you love your mother, if you love your daughter, your sister, your aunt, if you love your neighbor, wear your mask, okay? Because again, we don't have a cure for this, regardless of what people are saying. We don't have a vaccine, regardless of what people are saying. So we got to do the next best thing, and that is wear a mask. If you're not social distancing, and if you are social distancing, put that mask on.
Okay, yeah, man, absolutely, man. Stay masked up out here, man. The disease is still real. It's still real, y'all. And y'all don't want to catch this thing, man, and then do you something bad or do somebody else something bad, man. So look, man, the clock on the wall says that's all, y'all. So for me, J.R. Wilson, for my father, Ping Wilson, this is the Solid Grip. Grace and peace to all y'all.